Oh, time to go. So ghost riding is going to be a demon. And we need to hide. What's going on YouTube? The Bearded Baron here, bringing you guys another Phasmophobia video. In today's video, we are going to be taking on a level 1 challenge on Edgefield to explain to you guys that you can in fact play this game with absolutely no money in your bank, no items to your name. Whatever that you need is provided for you. So we're going to show you what that kind of looks like. But if you like this kind of video, please give it a like, share it with a friend. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing as well. But without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, let's do this. All right, we got Lisa Moore. So we cannot get it to blow out a candle, but we can find evidence with an EMF reader and get our average sanity down below 25. So we can do both of those things, right? Now, we don't have very much to our inventory, but I do run with my normal setup of flashlight, EMF reader, and a camera. All right, so we got mirror. Let's not use the mirror yet. We can use it if we want to, but I wanted to show you guys that you don't have to use the cursed object to find the ghost room. It does help, but considering that we don't have any sanity, right? Sanity is a concern for us because we don't want to get into the trying to figure out the ghost, and then our sanity drains and we have to deal with hunts the entire time. So I'm looking for the bone. We're shutting doors out of rooms that we've already been to, so that way if the ghost touches that, if it interacts with the door, then we'll know kind of where it was at. Also doing kind of a general look for power and for the bone. Ooh, all right. Now it touched on the window. That's what we're picking up on, but it did turn on the light for us, so that's good. Right, so we got the interaction. We pretty much know what room that it's going to be in. I'm going to check the tub here. We got a door touch. Nice. So we got one of our objectives already, right? We got the EMF read. Easy day. We turned on the power. We turned on the... Thank you. Thank you. Touching the door. It's doing a lot. Oh, here's the bone. It's a weird place to put the bone right next to the children's toys, but we'll take it. All right. So now I only have one more camera. I only have one more photo camera here, so we're not going to waste that. Right, because we want to get that of the ghost if possible. But boy, man, he does love it. Oh, we got fingies. Let's go. And we have freezing temps. Here's why I never bring in a thermometer. I know that some folks, they swear by the thermometers. Me, I think that they're garbage. Why? It's because you have a built-in thermometer on you, right? If you have freezing temps, you will see it. So we got freezing and we got fingerprints. So that already rules down here quite a lot. So let's check. I'm thinking, let's bring in these two things, then we'll head back out to the van. So it's good to keep an eye on the total activity meter as well, right? If we're seeing jumps of 4 and 5, then that could mean that it's an EMF 5. So that's one good thing about being able to check it. No, the ghost did not cut the breaker on. I cut the breaker on, but it did turn on the light. Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Okay. So nothing there. Actually, it might have turned off the power. Yeah, it turned off the power. So turning off the power rules out a gen. Gens will never turn off the power. So let me turn off this light again. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head out and we're going to check out the van. Right now, dots would give us nothing. So we know we're not going to see dots. We could see a ghost orb. Right, or we could get, we're either looking for ghost orbs, we're looking for writing, or we're looking for spirit box, which I don't think that we got spirit box, so we can rule that out. So it's either a demon or a hantu. So ghost writing is going to be a demon, and we need to hide. I'm going to go over here. It could be a demon. If you suspect that what you could be dealing with is a demon, it might, it's better to be out in the van, right? Especially if you don't have things to protect yourself. If you don't have crucifixes, if you don't have smudge sticks, if you don't have sanity pills, anything like that, to keep it from being able to do that. Best course of action is to try to hang out in the van. Now, I'm not saying to just stay out here in the van. That's not what I'm saying, right? But what you can do, right? So we have this here. Let's see. We're at 62% sanity, which is kind of high. I'm leaning towards demon for the ghost writing just because of the earlier on hunt. With the camera, what we can do here is we can position the book in a way to where we can see that before, like, we can see the writing from the van. If that is in fact the case, right? So what we can do is we can put this down like here, and we can take this and we can put this down like right in front of it, and then we leave. So now what will happen is if we go back and we check the van, right, then the book is right there in front of us. So if the ghost starts to interact with the book, it will lift the book up and you will actually see writing. But now I don't have to put myself into harm's way for trying to see whether or not that we get writing or not. So assuming that we don't have writing, right, we either have ghost orbs or EMF 5. I don't think that we're going to have EMF 5. Seems to be pretty dead for as far as activity is concerned now. Trying to see here what we got. Because it's a little bit risky, especially with it being a demon. Right, so we'll turn on some lights here. Now, one of the things you could look for as well is we could look for like little hiding spots like that. Those are always good to go with. Especially when he shows up quick. Should stop hunting here in a second. There he goes. Well, there's no crucifix to grab. All right, so I'm not getting anything yet, so we are going to check for orbs here. I just want to make sure. I don't think that we've got any orbs. Right, we do definitely still have freezing, and it does seem to be moving at a normal speed. Bro, I need you to write in this book. Like, that's what I need you to do. I need you to write in this.
I got your orbs right here.
Oh my god. Not bits. Oh, time to go. Yeah, that's definitely a demon. Demons are known for early hunts. Tabby, thank you for the 100 bits. Right, so those are pretty fast turnaround on the hunts. Now you'll notice. Please don't play me. Now you'll notice a lot of the times I don't opt for I'm gonna say traditional hiding places, right? Like I don't opt for closets. I don't opt for lockers. Anything like that. And the reason for that is because most of the time lockers and closets are closed off to me. So because of that, you find other creative ways to hide. If you're just getting started with it, you can very easily hide inside of a closet, right? That's probably the best place for you to hide, would be inside of a closet. As you move up in difficulty, it becomes much harder to find those spots. So I just learned to not use them. All right, I'm gonna snap this mirror. I don't think that we're gonna get the photo. Right, now the reason for why I used the mirror there is I used it for a particular purpose, and that was so that way it dropped my sanity down, so that way we could get this last one. Average sanity below 25. It takes about, every time that you use it, even if you just look at the mirror real quickly, it takes about 20%. Right, so overall, so I knew that using it twice, it was roughly going to take about 40%. The mirror does take it fast, right? And if you went too far, you'd snap the mirror and go into a hunt, hide away. Once it's done with the hunt, then you could leave. But considering what we have here, right? Like, I'm going to opt out in this scenario because I do think that it's a demon. I'm going to opt out to just leave without trying to get the ghost photo. So I'm not going to get maxed out on the 5 photos that we could potentially get. But we got 4 photos here. That's perfectly fine. We could also have just gone back upstairs and gotten like a fingerprints photo. And we completed what we could. If I had a lighter, we could have used one of the candles inside the house for the ghost to blow it out. But again, we don't have that. So there's no reason to worry about it, right? There's no reason to put yourself into harm's way when you don't have to. So you just say, hey, okay, we're gonna call that a day. If it is a haunted, I'm gonna be a little bit surprised because I never saw orbs, but fingers crossed. And it was a demon. There we go. And we still got $25 worth, right? And then we actually got the daily of surviving with the starter items only. So there you go, $205. So you can play the game with no additional stuff. You can still make your bankroll here. You do that a few times. and you just leave out. You figure out the ghost, you complete what secondary objectives you can, and call it a day.